Welcome back, my dear children. I am Vikas Kumar Singh, again going to teach you Tarot's reward. In the previous class, we have read till paragraph 10. Till 10 paragraph, we knew that everyone had gone to the magic waterfall and they thought that there would be Saki there, but they got only cold water. What was the effect of it when they got the cold water? How did they consider about tarot? Let us know. From paragraph 11. We have been tricked, shouted the villagers. Where is Taro? Let us drown him in this waterfall. But Taro had been wise enough to slip behind a rock when he saw how things were going. He was nowhere to be found. This paragraph shows that when the villagers found waterfall giving only water but no Saki, they were very angry because they thought that they had been tricked. Now they started to search for Taro because they wanted to kill him drowning into the waterfall. But Taro was very wise because he was watching all these things behind a rock, and when he saw that things were very opposite for him, he did not come out from the rock, and they found him nowhere. Now, paragraph number 12. Muttering their anger and disappointment, the villagers left the place one by one. Taro came out from his hiding place. Was it true? He wondered. Was the Saki a dream? Once more he caught a little liquid in his hand and put it to his lips. It was the same fine Saki. To the thoughtful son, the magic waterfall gave the delicious Saki. To everyone else, it gave only the cold water. This paragraph shows that when they found only water, they became very angry and disappointment, and showing their anger and disappointment, the villagers left one by one. After that, Taro came from his hiding place. He was very wondering, was it true what he had seen? Was the Saki a dream? He again wanted to test it, and in this he put a little water and put it into his lips. It was the fine Saki because the magic waterfall was giving him the Saki and others only cold water. Why the magic waterfall was giving Taro only Saki? Because he was very thoughtful son and others were greedy. Now the next paragraph. The story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the Emperor of Japan. He sent for the young woodcutter and rewarded him with 20 pieces of gold for having been so good and kind. Then he named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. This, said the emperor, was to encourage all children to honor and obey their parents. This is the end of the story of the paragraph number, last paragraph 13. The story of Taro and the magic waterfall reached to the emperor, and he called for the young woodcutter and gave him a reward of 20 pieces of gold because he had been very good and kind towards his parents. The emperor also named the beautiful fountain with the name of Taro, and he added that he did so because he wanted to encourage all children to honor and obey their parents. That is the end of the story. Now you become aware about the story fully, that how Taro had been towards his parents, and because of his kindness and loveliness for his parents, he got so many rewards. This shows very good thing. Now I am giving you a few words meaning. Try to copy it from your screen and remember all the words meaning that is being given here. After that, I shall give you a few questions and you must write them in your notebook and also try to answer all the questions. If there will be any problem for you, then you must phone me, and personally you can know about the answers of the question. Thank you very much.